because I was going to say my feet are freezing their tits off, but my feet don't have tits, so they won't be freezing their tits off. But I've got the heating on. It's just, I've got slippers on. It's just, my feet are still cold, so I'll put some, because if there's anyone in a while watching from America or later, because I know some of you are, it's still raining today here in England. It's just been raining. It just seems forever. Raining. So, what was I going to say? I'm just looking at the rain outside. And I just thought, I've got up late today and I just thought, what a perfect afternoon. Hi Hayley, how are you? Have you got snow? No, it might come later. It tried the other day, but, it's not been that bad. I just forgot why I'm sat here. I need to, I don't know if Sue's here yet, but I've got a straight bit. I will say about my hair again in a minute, but I just got up later because I went to bed about, it's not like it was dead late, but about midnight. But I was really tired, and I thought I'll just have a lie in, because obviously I've not got Finn, so I can. And hi Bobby, and I sort of, the weekends I don't have Finn, I have a lie in obviously, because I can, which is nice. And I just sort of get a cup of coffee, get some toast with marmalade or whatever, and I just sit up in bed and just catch up on YouTube and stuff and things that are going on or whatever, and I just chill there for about an hour, and then I get up. So Sue texted me, if you're on here now or after, about my hair, so I'm going to talk about that in a minute, show you what I've just done. But I just thought, what a perfect day to, I've just thought, I didn't get much done yesterday because I was on the telephone most of the afternoon. Hello. Hi, is it Camilla? Hi. I'm just doing a random chat. So I thought I was going to do some, what am I doing at the minute? Creating while I just have a chat, because it's cold and it's raining. So, and I haven't got Finn anyway, so I'm not going out or doing anything or going visiting friends or anything like that. So I thought I'll stay in. There might be a Saturday afternoon film on after, like a crappy film that I might put on in the background. Do you mean that plant there? That's plastic. It looks quite real. Oh, actually, I forgot my mum put little lights on it. You can't see, it's got little twinkly lights on it that my mum put on at Christmas. And I actually forgot that it was there. But yeah, it's not actually real. But let's see if I can show you. It looks quite real. I don't really like plastic plants, but it does look quite real. Just excuse Finn's boxes down here of his train track. But I don't know if she put any batteries in. Yeah, she did. I forgot. Watch. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Mrs. T. I forgot about that. I forgot it had lights on it. Oh, I'm chuffed now that I remembered it's got lights on it. But it does look quite real. But it's not. So I might just leave them lights on because I forgot. So yeah, I just thought I'd do some creating because it's such a crappy day here in England. Yeah, my mum got it ages ago. She got my sister one from, I don't know where she got the plant from, but I'm not very good at, I'm just plugging you in. I'm not very good at keeping plants alive, apart from my lovely orchids. Them orchids have been going since I brought them. They die off a little bit and they come back, and they're so easy to keep because you just spritz them. I don't do anything with them. They're just brilliant, and I've got one in my bathroom that is just blooming all the time through winter and everything. They're my favourite flowers. See, I've got new buds on that one over there, if you can see. But I just love them. I'm just going to light this candle because I made this candle last year, square one, and it was actually out of a milk carton. When I was, I think it was when I was a vegan for a bit, because I did go vegan for a bit, and I'm trying to go a bit more plant-based again. It was, what was it? Coming off cow's milk and stuff I was drinking, which I need to get back into, soya milk in Aldi, and the cartons, they come in, you chop the bit off, and I use that as the, so I'm just going to light it. I don't even know if it's working, I've had it for ages, but yeah, so I thought I'm just going to come and do a bit of crafting while I chat. And I've just, see, so I'm going to put it behind me. Oh, I love, yeah, almond milk's nice as well. I like almond milk as well. I'm just going to try and turn you. Oh yeah. No, the top shelf is I have shown this before, I'll show you. It's not me. It isn't me. It's my nana who passed away last year. Picture behind. The picture next to, oh, so bad at pointing. The picture next to it is my mum when she was a little girl. And these are the fairies that my sister makes in a jar. She makes them from scratch. She's just making some fairy doors at the minute as well. But yeah, that was not me. What, the candle? Do you mean the flower? No, it's not. It's not too near. I'll be setting the house on fire behind me, but you know, you can just tell me if anything's on fire. No, it's not. I think it looks like it, but yeah. So I've just painted this. Get these little oh, the candles. Yeah, they had they've got little crystals on top as well. You never know. I might start doing them again. I've just painted this and I'm leaving it to dry. And it's these little canvas frames you get from the works because I haven't used them yet. So I'm sort of building up a background. So I'm leaving that to dry. But I do have this. I'll talk about this in a minute because I'm talking about crafty stuff as well. This, it looks like a hairdryer. But don't put this on your hair because it will burn it off because it's a special dryer for drying art stuff. You can use a hairdryer but you might burn it out. So I'll put that over there because... Well, I'll talk about that in a minute because I've sort of tried to be a bit organised today. I'm having a chocolate biscuit as well because I need some chocolate. Oh yeah, I was just doing my hair before, which I'm going to tell Sue about in a minute again because I said to Sue that I was going to wash it and show you how I get my curls in now. But I thought, no, I'll give it one more day, but I will go over it again. I will come and do a video tomorrow because she wanted to know how to use what I'm using these for. We'll talk about curly hair in a minute and then we can have a random chat if anyone fancies it. But oh, my silver heart. Yeah, this, I think, oh, I've not even plugged you in anyway, so I might as well move you again. I love hearts. I have hearts all over my house. This heart is, I think it was from, if you're from England, we have a place called B&M's and it's really cheap. And I think it was from there. And then I got this heart was off, I painted it white, but I think it was off the market, this big one. Oh, is it buffering? This big one. And I put lights underneath it because it's a bit of a dome effect. So I have lights in there as well. My mum put this stupid cord up there to hang it up with. I had a bow on it, so I'm going to change that because I don't know why she's done that. It doesn't even look nice, but I do have hearts. I like my hearts. But yeah, I was doing makeup this morning, which wasn't that long ago because, like I said, I was having a lie-in like I do when I haven't got a fin, so I am lucky that I get a lie-in. And I just happened to look out the window, and this always happens to me. And I saw this guy spitting on the floor. I'm sorry, I know men do it, but B&M's is brilliant. But it knocks me sick if you're catching someone doing it. Walking down the street, this young guy, I don't know him, but he walks past every day and he has a bag, and I know that he goes to the gym. There's a gym, well, there's 2 gyms near me. No, there's 3 gyms near me. And he goes to the nearest one to me. I can't stand it. I know men do it, and they probably, like, he probably didn't think when he was doing it, like, no one was watching, because no one was in the street, but I was looking out my window at the time he does it, and honest to God, it makes me go, ugh. It just makes me feel so sick, and sorry if anyone's having the breakfast or dinner, but even seeing it in the street, it's a bodily fluid. It's like, disgusting. Just take a tissue with you. Oh, I know men probably, I'm sorry to any men that are on here, but it just knocks me sick if I catch someone doing it. I'm just like, you don't see women doing it, though I know some women probably do, but you know what I mean? It's just like, I get that thing in my throat and I'm like, ugh. Oh. No, I know it's not everybody. It's not every man that does it, but you know, even when I think maybe some people do it unconsciously, you know, they just. But I just happened to look out the window when that happened. But ugh. So I don't know if anyone remembers, but the other day or last week, I can't remember. If you're new to the channel, you won't get this unless you find the video, and I don't even know what video it was on, but. And if you're new to the channel, hi. And if you're new to the channel, a lot of my stuff is random, but that's just me. But do you remember I got this book? And it's changed to a vision book now, which I'm trying to put together because the one I'm working on at the minute is Love. It's so I can flick through at night and get them images in my head. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I've done videos on it. If you know about law of attraction and stuff like that. But I was going to use it for the people who saw that video. I drew a parrot in and asked for a message. I'd know what my message was that I was thinking about, that I'd asked for if I saw a parrot. I know that sounds mad, but I thought, what would you not normally see? I'll draw a picture of it and say it. I thought, a parrot. So if you know what video I'm talking about and you heard it the other day, then you'll know what I'm going on about. If you don't, then you don't know what I'm going on about. And I drew a picture, but because I've changed this book over, I didn't keep what I wrote, but if you saw the video, you'll know that I did it. So anyway, the other day I thought, I've not seen any parrots, and it doesn't mean you have to see a live parrot. I mean, you might do, but it could be a parrot print, or, well, you can catch up with it later, Hayley. See you later. A parrot print or a parrot picture, something to do with parrots. I mean, it's a good job I don't go in the pet shop across the road because there is a parrot in there, but, so I could see a live parrot, but I don't go in the pet shop. And you start seeing, and I thought, I haven't seen anything yet, even though you've got to believe it. But I did the other week, I think it was last week. And I thought, hi. And I thought, no, it's not a parrot. And I thought, well, it is a parrot. And there's a girl I follow on YouTube called Helen Anderson. And on one of her, you know, like the thumbnails that go up, the pictures of the video that you're putting up, I didn't see it in the video. It might have been, but on a thumbnail was a lovebird. And I thought it was a parrot. But then I looked it up today and I thought, well, it is a parrot. It's a small species of parrot. It's a smaller parrot. It's a parrot. So that was one. I did say the other day that I'd seen, Finn's got a book called Funny Bones in, I don't know if that's in America, but it's little skeleton story, and the dark house was a dark staircase. People in England will know what I'm talking about if you know the book Funny Bones. I remember it from a child. Finn really loves it. And I was reading it the other day and I forgot that he went to a zoo. So there were zoo animals in it. And in the zoo, there was a parrot, a skeleton parrot, but it was a parrot. And then last night, I was watching, yeah, I remember that book. I was watching a lady called, and she's a lovely lady from America. Some of you might know her, I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. And I was like, no way. I'll have to go through my history. But she was basically, I'm going to get a name wrong, so let me see if, because I think I took a screenshot of the picture just to show you. Where's my history? And I thought, they're starting to appear now. They're starting to appear. Where is she? Actually, it'll be on the screenshot, won't it? Let me get the screenshot up, if I can. Oh, it's telling me to cancel. Hang on. Give me a second. Because I can show you one here because it's not letting me pull my pictures up. History. I'm going to get a name wrong, so let me just see if I can... Is that it there? No. So last night, I got in bed and I was like, oh, I'll just watch... Oh, why have I got a feeling it's not on here? Look. Why is it not on? It's not on my... As if I've been watching it. Right, well anyway, I watch that much stuff. Or maybe it is. Let me check. I just don't want to get her name wrong. I'm going to have to come back and say the name because you might want to go over to her channel. But anyway, it was someone doing the name's just gone out of my head. Someone doing a junk journal they'd made. And as they were flipping... Oh, here it is. Oh, knew we weren't going daft. Right. She's called... And she is on my channel and she does comment on my channel. Rosie Moon May. She's a lovely lady. You can go and check her channel out. And she was doing an altered book journal from last year. And I've been trying to catch up on some people's videos. Because like I said, I've got hundreds of people I follow. It's not just one or two. I've got hundreds. So obviously it takes me a long time to get round to watching them all. But, and this is her there. And she's flicking through this book and I'm like, oh, it's really nice. And I commented on it and then just let me see if I find it.
Which you had been watching on YouTube for inspiration at the particular card.
I don't know if you can see. Can you see the parrot there? She flicked through and there's a parrot on a page and I was like, there's the parrot again. So it can be anywhere, your parrots, if you know what I'm talking about. So it's working because the message I was asking to get back is working because I've been seeing the parrot, so I know I'm on the right track with stuff. So that's if you watched my video the other day, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you knew, you won't have a clue what I'm talking about. But I will be talking about that again. So there was a parrot, so that's 3 parrots now. So I'm like, So I might start seeing more parrots. But that was that. Because you do think, I'm not going to see any parrots, I haven't seen any parrots, and all of a sudden you start seeing things of what you asked for. Yep, it's all working. It's something else as well, but, oh yeah, I don't think Sue's on, but she asked me about my hair again. Because my hair's naturally curly, I just put this clip in, because I had a straight bit. It's looking a bit, let me see if that's done anything, a little bit, but because I straighten it, or even straighten it, lately I've been straightening it with a blow dryer, not straighteners, because it does wreck your hair. It can make your hair thinner because little bits can snap off with the heat. Heat's not really good for your hair. So I'm trying to get the curl back in. And it's not brilliant today, but it's all right for like 3rd day hair. And see these curly bits at the front? These were put in with. So if you've got curly hair, what you do, I was saying the other day, is you refresh it in the morning with... Because I said to Sue I was going to do a video today, but I thought, no, I'm going to get one more day out of it and I'll do it tomorrow. So I refreshed it with my half water, half conditioner, shake it up, spritz it in your hair and you just scrunch it up. And it goes like this. And when you have some scraggly bits that are a bit, you know, not as curly, see if I can show you with this piece. You can either spray a bit in or shake it, spray it in your hand, run it through, and then you get what you're talking about there. Ooh, run it through and then wrap it around your finger. You don't wet it through, you just dampen it. Don't know if this will want to work because it's a big thick piece. And just while you're getting ready, you're just going to clip it in for like a minute and just leave it there. But I went to school with it in my hair the other day because I totally forgot to take it out, and it makes it more like that, just for them bits that have gone a bit scraggly in the night. But my hair is going to get curlier the more I do the curly girl method, which I'm going to show you. Choking on a biscuit. I'm going to show you tomorrow if anyone's interested when I've washed my hair, and I'll show you from it being wet what I do, and I'll come back after when it's dry. But also these clips are for, and they are pin curl clips, I think they're called. I got a load on eBay. They look like this. You can use, I have a tin, when I was trying to do vintage style, but now I'm just curling it. I have a tin with these in, but if you haven't got any, you can use bobby pins. You just, you know, pin it in the end. So I will show this tomorrow, but when you're drying your hair, what you do is you get the bit at the top, you get your clip, and you pin it there. And what happens is, when your hair dries, it gives you root lift, you know, so your hair's not flat. So I will show that tomorrow. But that's what these clips are used for. They even say if you've got a wave in your hair, by doing it, Diva Curl. I think it's Diva Curl. You can look at Diva Curl on YouTube, and you can look at Lorraine Massey, who's the founder of it, the Curly Girl method. You can still get big wavy curls in your hair if you start doing what she tells you to do, and the book tells you to do. If you've had curly hair, and because you've been straightening it for years, because that's what we all do now, and you're like, my curls are not the same, it's because you're using straighteners. If you want to get the curl back in, you've got to stop using heat, you've got to stop straightening it, and you've got to start not shampooing your hair with shampoo. And you just need to go and look at them YouTube videos anyway, and you can get your curls back in. And that's what I've decided to do, because I know I've said this before and then I've straightened it, but then I stopped straightening it with the straighteners. I just tried to do it with a big round brush and, pulling it straight, but still, it's still taking my curl out. And I just think, do you know what? Curls are beautiful. We hide a lot now and straighten our hair, and we don't want people to know we've got curly hair, but it is beautiful and it's different, and I hate being the same. Also, what's a good idea if you ever have one of these brushes, a pick, or even if you've just got one with one of these on the end, it's just so you don't have to keep putting your... There's me with a clip. Let's see if it's done anything. See that? Couple of, less than a minute or whatever it is. It just puts a bit of oomph back into it when it was straight. So you don't want to be touching your hair all the time, because it creates a bit of frizz. But basically, she says frizz is a curl waiting to happen because it needs moisture in it. I like a bit of volume. You say you don't shake it up for me, you go underneath and you sort of, I like volume. But it's not brilliant today, but it'll do today, and hopefully tomorrow it'll look a lot better because I am washing it. But I think it's third day hair, so it's not too bad. I've not messed around with it that much, so we'll see. Also, things I've been liking lately are these little brushes. I don't know where this one was from. I think this one was from TK Maxx over here. It's 100% natural, bristle thing. But I think, hi. I think you can get, from the Body Shop or whatever. But these are good for dry brushing your face. I know that sounds weird, but when you dry brush your body, which I need to start doing because I've done it and not done it, you can do it on your face, obviously. Not when it's wet, when it's dry, just brush up. It'll get the dead skin cells off your face, which helps with making your face, a bit more glowy and stuff, and getting there, because all dead skin cells is just on your face, and it'll help with fine lines because your face won't seem as dry with dead skin cells on it, These are really good. And another thing I've been really liking, but this isn't 100% natural. I want to find a 100% natural one. I don't know how to say your name. Is it Tanza? She's a lovely lady. She's got a makeup channel, so go and check her out. But I'd have to get the plant. You can get the plant and cut it off and squirt the gel out and put it in the fridge, which I think is what I'm going to try and do if I can keep the plant alive. But aloe vera gel as a moisturiser in the morning, it is nice. I quite like it. And it does sink in. It doesn't say jelly sticky on your face. It's really nice. So I'm liking them. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to get the curl back in my hair. It's coming back. This is how my hair was. Well, it was curlier than this. I'll have to find some pictures in the 80s and the 90s. When everyone at school started having perms, I didn't need to have a perm. So that was good. I'll tell you what, Mrs. T, I've got something to say in a bit when I've just got all these little bits out the way. I was also going to say, change is a good thing. I've just been watching, you might watch this after, Juice My Randomness. Go and check Juice My Randomness channel out. That's in one word, Juice My Randomness. He's a lovely guy from England. And I watched a video today, because like I said, I'm trying to catch up on people. And he was saying about change, because he's not in the relationship he was in last year, this, that and the other, and a load of things. But you can see about that. And it's a really good video. And he's saying about how a lot of things changed last year, and it had a knock-on effect, something happened and something else happened. But I think I messaged him and said, change it is hard. Like, I've had a lot of changes, when I had Finn and things that happen with all that and the situation I'm in at the minute. But you won't think it at the time, but sometimes change is good. And like I said, you might not think it at the time, but it can bring other things into your life that end up being good anyway. You just don't see it at the time. And I think change makes you grow as well. So don't always get down if things are happening, because the change always does happen. It's like the YouTube thing, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, with, you know, the change of that, which the Kilted Goth was talking about in one of his videos, you know, of all this monetization thing or whatever it is. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really affect me, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And I just want to say as well, if anyone has started, you know, doing an art journal, because I did my gratitude today, so I've done that. I was faffing about last night, just sticking doing these little faces, because that's what I enjoy, and I am thinking of doing some stuff to sell. I think in the end, I'm trying to get to grips with what I want to do. But where's the other book? Where's my little diary? Why can't I see it? You know when you know something was in front of your face and then you're like, don't know where it is? Where is it? Oh my god, I was so organised, now I don't know where it is. Where is it? Oh, it's on the floor. I don't know why it's on the floor. But if anyone's trying water paints out, because I love water paints, and I've got a few different ones. I forgot that I got one from The Works. These, so they're not expensive, so you know you can go there if you want to try them. The tubes, I got them before Christmas as a Christmas present to myself, and also just found in the wardrobe and in a packet saying to me, from me, because I bought myself some little Christmas presents. I also brought some pastels. I've not tried these yet, so I'm going to have a bash at them at some point. But I also have a little tin. This is like a travel one, and they're really cute because you get, it's messy inside. You get all this. Yeah, she's starting water painting. That's why I hope she watches this video, because I just wanted, not that I'm dead up on water painting, but these move about in here, and you can, like, I love this pinky red one in here. When this runs out, you can just buy the little, let me show you, the little block, because I've really used that quite a lot. And my other colours I've not got the same colour as that. And this was, they're just great. And what I was going to say to Tammy was, because I know she started that, was let me see if I can see it. If you get these little bottles, you know, the little travel water spray bottles you put things in, you get one of them, and all you do is spray your water paint down as well first. And also, if you didn't know, you can put a layer, I've got my water paint brushes here, a layer of water on your paper, and that'll make different effects and stuff. You can have your paper damp and then you put the paint on, or you can have it dry and then water your paints down. You just have to mess with it and sort of teach yourself. That's what I watch YouTube videos, but I sort of teach myself as well. But the spray bottles are really good for just dampening it down a bit. Instead of going in with a brush on the paint is a lot harder. So that's a good tip. But I love water paints. I'm trying with acrylics, but I just do love my water paints. I love the effects. Did I do anything? Yeah, I think I've shown on Instagram, so I know some of you have seen it. That was one of the pages I did the other day. And then, well, yesterday, I just love these. I love the one, the girl with the blue hair. I did this one and this one. And what they've got on is watercolour paint, but also a bit of crayon as well, a bit of pencil crayon, because that's what you can do. And then a top is like washi, same one as the one down here. But I did say to Juice My Randomness, because he does his videos for logging his life sort of thing. And they're not, like, people watch, but he said, you know, he does stuff because he likes it and he wants to do it. And I said, do you journal as well? Because, like, it is logging your life on YouTube if you're talking about stuff, but you can also get your stuff out and keep it in a log in a journal. And like I said, I just like the art journaling now and stuff like that. I just find it very therapeutic. But talking about YouTube, as I was trying to say the other day, but I think I got distracted with some discussions, was the whole thing of the new rules on YouTube and this, that and the other. And I think I said the other day, unless I got distracted, and even Trevor said off the Kilted Goth, I'm not really bothered about it, because if you're someone who's starting YouTubing that is trying to get in it, to get really big, to make money, because some people do obviously do it for a career, then maybe, yeah, I guess it's going to be hard. But I never came on it to do that. I come on it because I enjoy it, even if there's only a handful of people watching. I like the people that I talk to. I think you're all really nice. I like chatting, because I used to think, oh my God, my dream job would be like a chat show host, like something like that. And I thought, well, I can go and chat about things I want to chat about. If I want to, I'll just go on YouTube and show different things like I do. But trying to keep the positive vibes going as well, because there's a lot of people on here. So I'm saying I never went on it to be like, oh God, I could make money off it. My son did it. He does Twitch now or whatever, but he did it a few years ago when he was a teenager. And he actually made a little bit of money out of it, because it was really good. But don't get me wrong, if it grew and I got money, fair enough. But I'm not doing it on the grounds of I came on here to make some money. I see it as a hobby, and I enjoy talking to the people that I talk to. And that's all I do it for, because I just enjoy it. Whether people get what I'm talking about, whether people, some don't, come on my channel, they sub off my channel because they don't like it. I talk about random things, but that's just me. If you don't like it, I'm just going to plug you in. You don't have to watch it. But the things I've been seeing lately with this YouTube rules is, it's all right to say, I know this sounds a bit awful, but, sub me, I've subbed you back, sub me, I've subbed you back. Yeah, it's all right saying that, but the support is not just in subbing someone. Yes, if you sub somebody, yeah, they've got a lot of subs, but I'm sure, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure it's just not off your subs if you were getting paid anyway. I'm sure it's off the amount of viewing time, views that you're getting. If you sub somebody, it doesn't mean you don't like somebody. If you sub someone and you go on the channel, yeah, you're supporting them by subbing them. But if you sub someone and you've got no intentions of watching, not because you think they're a nasty person, some you might go on and think, oh no, that's too much drama for me. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to watch stuff like that. You don't sub them. If you go on someone's channel and it could be anything from cooking or anything, you just know that you're not really going to watch that sort of stuff because it's not one of your interests. Because mainly, or I do, come on YouTube because the things that I do watch, I'm interested in it. So, and especially like me, because I'm sure I've got quite a few hundred people that I have subscribed to. I know this sounds awful, the ones that I'm not that interested in are going to get seen a lot later, because the ones that I'm really interested in are going to get seen more, if you know what I mean. So if you know it's not something you're really interested in, you don't necessarily have to sub, because you have to be watching the views and you have to be commenting and talking to that person, and if you get what I mean. And that's not being nasty. I think it's worse if you're subbing someone just to sub someone because you're hoping they'll sub you back and you've got no intentions of watching them, because I'm sure it goes off the views. And I don't even think it's really nice that you're getting a lot of people now with all these rules. Sub me, sub me, sub me, sub me, sub me. They sub you, so you go, oh, that's nice, I'll sub them for support. And then they unsub you. And you're like, because they're not interested. And the sort of people who do that, the sort of people that unsub as soon as you've subbed them, because obviously on here it doesn't tell you who's unsubbed you. It tells you who's subbed you, but it doesn't tell you who's unsubbed you. It's because they are not interested in watching your channel. They're just interested in going, look at me, I've got thousands and thousands of subscribers. Yes, but are you making good content? Are people going to actually watch you? Because that's what it's about. If you're not making good content, you could have loads and loads of subscribers, but are you actually getting the views on it, with all your thousands of subscribers? That's what I think. I don't know if anyone agrees, but I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, because I never think anyone understands what I'm saying. But that's what I think. So make sure it's something you're slightly interested in, or check. I've noticed as well a lot, check with the drama that's going on YouTube, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. Check through from when they started. I've got a lot of videos of mine. Check that person out, because I'm not going to say anything because I don't really know these people, but and it's not just these people, there's a lot over the broad, the over YouTube, full stop. No, I didn't see that bit then. But it's not just, it's all over drama and this, that and the other. And they do a lot of the drama because if you think about it, drama does get views and it is attention. So even if you think, oh, what are they doing that for? Maybe they're after attention, and some people are not bothered about what attention they get as long as it's some form of attention because they're going to get views on it. And I just think, well, fanfare, Anne, that's really good. But the stuff you're putting out, do you really want to be seen as that sort of person? Nasty, whatever it is. Why? Does it feed your soul? Does that make you feel really good that you're upsetting people? And stuff like that, because I'd rather be inspiring to people and nice to people. But like I said, some people don't acknowledge that. They're not bothered. They just want the views. But people will see through that in the end. And they might get a lot of views at the beginning, and in the end they might go, do you know what, I'm sick of all this drama and all this. Can't put anything good out, because people might find it funny and people might find it, peace and positivity. There are a lot of people that will go to channels like that because there's a lot of people that feed off drama. But I just think at the end of the day, it's not doing you any good. And the people who are doing those drama things and going on and on about it are just like, you're not doing yourself any good. Some people are probably may have issues of health issues, and really doing all that is just gonna make it worse in the end, because you're probably going to get drama sent to you that you didn't intend to get. It's like I said, you put videos out and you're going to say something nasty or do something to people, you're going to get a lot of shit back. That's even off people having their own opinion about what you're doing and this, that and the other. And you can't really moan about it, because if you're putting it up, you're going to get opinions back. But if you're putting it up, you can't expect everyone to be like, oh, being dead nice. If you're putting like nasty stuff out there, you're going to get nasty comments back. And I don't think it'll do your health any good in the long run. And I'd say to those people, maybe you need to come off YouTube and have a break and find something else that you like to do, because I just think in the end it's going to cause a lot of drama. And I know some people who are watching now know what I'm talking about, because, I see bits, but I don't know a lot about it. I've been trying to find these channels and I'm just like, I don't get it. Why do you want to hurt people? And people who are trying to do channels in positive light, you're going after them as well, which I think's through jealousy. Whether they have a lot of subscribers or not, it's through jealousy, because you know that people genuinely like them. So maybe these new people are coming up. If I'm in another channel, joining in drama. No, that's what I mean. And I know Mr. Sears as well, go over to that channel, lots of positivity. And I just find it, people do get jealous in life, and that's what people are like. And sometimes if they see people, nice comments, oh, why am I not going to get that? Oh, I'm going to cause some drama. What's the point? Maybe turn it around, do something inspiring and talk about things that, are inspiring and loving and done in a positive light. And maybe you'll get followers. Start from scratch again and think, what am I doing? It's just causing drama. It's causing me headaches. It will make you ill. Being negative will make you ill in the end, or something's going to happen where you're going to get in trouble off something, whether that's YouTube or whatever. Take it back down and think, I'm going to start a new channel, turn over a new leaf. I'm going to do things that inspire me. What do I really love doing? What's going to help other people? Maybe you won't, because maybe you haven't got that mindset, but fair enough. But I'm just saying, if you haven't, then maybe don't get upset when people are subbing off your channel, or people are not saying nice things to you. They're not going to if you're negative. You're going to get negativity, and I was saying this last night in a chat, negativity attracts negativity. You're not going to get positivity from being negative. Positivity attracts positivity. And you know who I'm talking about? Last night when I came to watch a little bit, very well done. Didn't give them what they wanted, because that's what they wanted. I don't have to say it, but you know what I'm talking about. Because that's what they want. Very glad that he just said it like it was, and that was good. It was good. Yeah, they do that. They do that because I think you've had them good panels where, it's been really good. But the thing is, in life, there's always going to be that person or people who are shits, and they're going to come in and just try and dim the light on things because they think it's funny. They've obviously got nothing else better to do in their lives than upset other people. But like I said, karma's a bitch. It will bite you on the arse. Maybe not now, maybe not this year, but it will bite you on the arse where you know what I mean? So if you're positive, just keep going. If you're negative, then you'll probably reap what you sow in the end, whenever that happens. But, you know, I just think, what is the point? I'd rather put stuff out that's positive because I think people need it. And it's like I've said before, if someone's putting a panel up or a channel and you're talking about positive things and someone wants to come in, because like I said, there's always them people at school, at college, at university, at work, in circle of your friends, there's probably always that person, like, you get on with him, but you think, God, I wish they'd just, you know, like, smile or bloody say something positive. But you try and stay away from a little bit, but they can still be your friend. But do you know what I mean? You always have that person who has to put a dampener on everything. And it's because they don't like seeing other people happy, because they've probably got miserable lives because they're not sorting their lives out. They're too busy bothering in other people's businesses to sort their own self out and find what makes them happy. And that's why I say on my channel, you need to find what makes you happy. I could be all doom and gloom sometimes. I'm not in the place where I didn't see that again, I'll have to read it. You know, I'm not in the place yet where I need to be, you know, with work and certain things, but I try to be positive every day, because if I didn't, maybe I would be down there, but I won't allow myself. So, do you know what I mean? I won't allow myself to go down there. I fill my day doing crafty stuff and bits and bobs and coming on here and talking and stuff, because it keeps my mind busy to thinking other things. But then again, why would I want to come here on YouTube and be doom and gloom? Like, now and again I might come on and be upset about something, and you've seen that in other videos, and now and again I might have a little rant, because that is life, and sometimes some things need to be said to put the record straight. But the majority, most of my videos, I think, are quite positive. Like I said, negativity attracts negativity. And some people, because you might have a positive channel, like, oh yeah, well, I'm going to put the dampers on this. Well, you keep going with your negativity channel. They think that there's a way of building up their channel, and it's not. Yeah, they think it's a way of, don't get me wrong, drama. People love drama. And I think some people like to watch the drama because there might be drama going on in their life, but it might not be as big as what this drama's going on. So they think, well, I'll watch that because it doesn't make my drama seem as big, and it makes them feel like their life's better. And some people just basically feed off drama. They're like vampire sucking, you know what I mean? But I'd rather feed myself with positivity because it makes yourself feel a lot better, blah, blah, blah. But some people will learn and some people won't. But like I said, I only came on YouTube because I was trying to, well, I said this before, because I was on my own and stuff, and I just wanted to prove to myself that I could come on YouTube and talk to people and see if I would get a couple of subscribers, if anything, just to like what I was doing, or get any feedback of anything. Because like I said, I've got friends, but sometimes I want to be like, oh, and if my friends would want to come around and do a bit of crafting, or do, and some of them don't. So I know there's some of you on here that like my ideas and stuff, so I can show you, because sometimes I feel like I need to, like, I like to brain dump on paper. I like to brain dump on YouTube, whether you get it, you don't get it, you like it, you don't like it. Oh, we did. Mrs. T did such a good job yesterday, because she obviously saw what went on before New Year, and probably thought, wow, if I rile him up, he's going to go mad, he'll be effing and jeffing and this, that and the other, and then it'll look more true to what she was saying, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, and it'll be a big, like, everyone will go over to her channel, and, like, because it would have been drama, and drama gets views, but he didn't. And, like, you could tell what off everyone was saying. I've not known you too long on here, but I can see from your panels and your channels, Instagram and other things, I can tell what sort of people you are, and you're nice people. But like I said, there's always people who, when people are happy, they want to bring them down. They want to bring them down. That's why I said in my life now, my next partner, I'm going to make damn sure he's, you know, he's a good man like your husband, because I'm not putting up no shit anymore. If I see traits that I've had before, It's not happening. I'm not entertaining it. I'm not putting myself in that position ever again to have shitty shit like that. shitty shit like that. So I'm just not doing it. But apart from that, it's just making me laugh about YouTube because everyone's like, oh my God, monetization. Yeah, maybe if you're getting paid or you want to get paid, it's harder. But I am not bothered. I just thought it meant I wouldn't be able to put videos up, but it doesn't. So I don't really care because I just want to carry on doing what I'm doing. If my subs go up through me being natural me, I don't want to be going, oh, hi, I've just come to sub you, sub me back, sub. I'm not bothered. You either sub me or you don't. I've only come on here to do it because I like chatting. I've been you can tell I'm a chatterbox. I've been a chatterbox since school. All through my life, I just love to chat. Love it. Even if it's random and it don't make sense, I just love to chat about anything. And apparently there's people that like listening to me, so what can I say? That's why I like doing it. And I like to show my creative side and all the other different sides that I have to me that I like to put on. And like I said, nail videos will be coming soon when I get my tripod. Gonna have to get one for my birthday. And some more art stuff to show you how I draw my girls and stuff like that. And I might be making a few things to sell as well, art-wise. But I have lots of ideas in my head. I'm a very creative person. It's probably why I like YouTube as well, because doing your own channels, but like it's creative, you know, doing your videos and stuff. I'd love to be able to vlog more, you know, like people vlogging with cameras and that, but I can't afford one at the minute, so I will when I can afford one. But yeah, I just think, it's a form of expression on YouTube as well. I like to express my creative side and my chatty side and stuff, but there's no need for this drama. I mean, things I heard yesterday, I was just like, I don't know how people would, especially people who are ill, would want to upset people, and especially when people have had that illness and they want to be horrid to people. I just don't get why you'd want to do that, because from doing that you are just going to get negative stuff back off people for doing it, and then you're sitting there wondering why everyone's like unsubscribing and stuff like that. I don't get it, but then again, I don't always think them people are well, so. Oh, yeah, I've seen some of your drawings. You're both doing well. See, some people probably think, oh, I don't want to get into journaling, but creative journaling, because you don't have to do it by words, you can do it by painting. It's quite relaxing. You can do it in front of the telly. You can express yourself. So like I've said before, if you're scared, if you're in a house and you're thinking, oh God, you know, if you're younger or whatever, I don't want anyone to see what I'm writing. If they find my diary, well, hide it in a good place that they don't. But it's only for you. But if you don't want to express through words, you can just do it through, and it doesn't have to be every day, through pictures. And you can build your pictures up like this picture. This paper behind is, because I'm getting more into, what's it called? Mixed media. Is out of a vintage book. And then I just put this written paper out the book and then wrote over it and then stuck this on and went round, blah, blah. But I'll be showing more of that in my videos when I get my tripod, because I want to film from a bird's eye view so you can see what I'm doing. And you can just do that and express. And I find I'll draw a girl's face, because I do a lot of girls' faces, or whatever I'm drawing. And then after I've done it, a sentence or a quote or word will pop into my head. Or you could find a quote in a magazine and stick it on, how that picture makes you feel. And I always write something next to it. So this one says, keep believing. And then I just put love is what the world needs on this one. Also, going back to Juice My Randomness, I pulled, because he was talking about change, I pulled a card out today, and I keep going, oh yeah, I pulled this out, and then I forget to read it, out of my Oracle of Shadows and Light, and I got this one today. It's so cute. Oh, look at this one. Isn't she cute? I love this deck, so cute. Yeah, it's good to start off with the quote in the morning, because I don't know if I've put one in my gratitude journal, you know, the one where I'm doing the pictures in the back, but not doing that till the full moon yet. I've been writing in. I haven't put a quote for the week this week, but we're still on this week, so I'll have to try and get it in there. Hi. But the card today said, I love this, Which at the end of the world, an important end, a new beginning, which every time I pull a card out, it's always to do with what I'm talking about, which he was talking about, change. But I could say sometimes change is scary, but after a while you'll realise you needed a change, and it's good, and change is good even though you didn't feel it at the beginning. And the message of this card was, I'll just read it out. Experience an important and significant. Excuse me, my reading's terrible, especially in the morning. Experience an important and significant rearrangement of life on a personal or global level, affecting power sources, systems, and relationships. Changes in legal systems, which that's quite weird because we've been talking about the change of rules in YouTube and why I'm not bothered about it. The economy, well, I don't even know. The economy, I can't even say it now, you know what I've just said. And values and beliefs. There may be, that's why I'm called Dolly Daydream, by the way, because I get things muddled up. There may be a need to be able to live more simply and in harmony with nature. There is nothing to be frightened of, only a voyage to weather. Only a voyage to weather. Only a voyage to weather, and you'll make it through to the other side of the storm. The changes are part of our journey. We have to have changes in our life because it'd be boring, even though they seem really scary sometimes. Hi. To a fifth dimensional world of the shift to a more peaceful planet where shadows and light are loved and accepted. Shadows and light, just remember that. As is well, and the little witch will keep the world safe till we reach the other side of these changes. All is well, all is well, all is well. And that's funny how it says, a peaceful planet where shadows and light are loved and accepted. Because at the end of the day, when we're saying about, people causing drama, there will always be positivity. There will always be negativity. There's yin, there's yang, there's dark, there's light. There will always be, or if you see it as good and bad, because that's the way it is, and that's what life is. But we've just got to carry on with what we're doing. And if you know, listen to the song Fear by Blue October. Oh, put that in the normal comments, Mrs. T, because when you're going live, because you comment on mine after, I won't be able to see what that was after if I watch it, will I? So if you can. But I just think, thanks, deep in your heart, if you're a good person, even if people are saying, like last night, oh, you've said this and blah, 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 and they're trying to make you out as if you're a bad person when you're not. Deep in your heart that you are, and people know that you are as well. People around you, this, that, and the other. And you've not got to worry about anything, because I had this once in my life with this woman I worked with once. Oh my God. I'll have to talk about it. I think I did mention it on a video once. Oh, it was a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. She was lying, basically. And in the end, we went to mediation, everything. The woman at mediation knew I was telling the truth. She could tell, because when this woman started talking, she was sort of being really weird with the woman who's doing media, and she could just see through her that she wasn't even making sense. So she probably wasn't well. But in the end, I knew. I thought, I'm not worried. I'm not even going to worry about it, because I've done nothing wrong. I've said nothing wrong. She was just one of them people, because I was getting on with people. She didn't like it. But like I said, there is always going to be people like that. Yin and yang, dark and light. There isn't one without the other. Because if you think about it, in the universe, we have days and we have nights. They work together, and we need them both. We need the daytime and we need the nighttime. Even animals do, because there's certain animals that come out in the day and there's certain animals come out in the night. I don't know. I bet people come on a channel like, what's she talking about? But you know what I mean? We need certain light. We need certain dark. They work together. They can work together. It doesn't have to be like clash, clash, clash all the time. Am I making sense? I'm going off on me. But I know what I mean. But we have to have both of them, because the other one wouldn't work. So yeah, you just have to rise above it. I mean, I think probably in the end they may get bored, and I think people are starting. I can see little bits. People are starting to get bored of it. And people are starting to realise that these people they thought were whatever they were thinking nice of them, are realising, oh my God. And that's why I was saying yesterday, you've got to be careful who you sub to, because all this sub me back, oh yeah, sub me, supporting. Not everyone's supporting because they unsub you, but check out the channels first. Don't check out the channels of the latest ones you've been doing. Go back, because you'll get to see what somebody's like. It's like I've had a few people unsub from me, but maybe that's because they were only subbing to get me to sub them and they've subbed, which is whatever, if that's what you're about. But some people might have seen some of my latest videos that I don't know if I like her. Go back to back when. You might like some of them. I've got like quite a lot of random stuff I talk about, but not really getting anything done here, am I, crafty wise? But I should be trying to sketch a picture while I'm sat here. But how's everybody's day going? It's like I've had a few subscribers from last night, so I don't know if that was off your channel, Mrs. T, but I like everyone who's come over, and they've been quite nice. Because someone said, who said the other day? Someone was saying something about, don't know where my pencil is, because this is a good pencil to get if you're drawing, actually. Let me find it. It's a mechanical pencil, and the lead comes out the end. So it's really fine, it's really nice. But I'm going to try and draw a picture while I'm sat here talking to you. But what was I saying then? Oh yeah, and someone said something about, oh, yeah, I've seen some people come over and some people go, but I think someone said the other day something about, something about I like your channel, something about I don't really see any nasty comments. I don't think I really have. I've had a few daft things like, you know, you get the trolls and we all get them, and like I said, they're just negativity haters, so whatever, but you always get them, dark and light. But I don't put anything negative out there really for someone to coming back. I mean, if they're commenting on my channel is a bit shitty, it's like, well, I don't know why, because I've not, you know, do you know what I mean? Even though people have their opinions on stuff, but, you know. Right, so I'm going to try and show you. I don't know if this will work because I haven't got my tripod, but when I'm drawing my faces, I start with a circle, and then to the circle, I add the chin. Don't know if you can see. So I just sort of, you know, put this little, I don't even know, like a curve on it. So it's more egg-shaped, but upside down the other way. So it's egg-shaped, but upside down. Then I put the neck on. I'm going to do a lot more of these when I get my tripod. And I sort of just do the shoulder bit, and that's really all. Like that. Then I do a line through the face. And I'm quite liking leaving my line working now. I'm quite liking it. So there's the line through the face. Then I do the eyes. So it's more like little almond shape, which I'll show you. Just do it lightly. I mean, I've had to do it a bit darker because obviously I'm trying to show you. You know, and mess around with your faces if you're interested in drawing faces, because you could do the eyes lower and smaller, higher up and bigger, in more or out more. It just gives you different effects, but just mess with it, because I found my way of doing my faces now. And then basically, they don't have to be perfect, just do some like, it's a bit wonky actually, you know, eye sort of shapes. And then on your line, because that's where your nose is, just do a little, I do my nose different sometimes, different to this, but I've just put a little like upside down, what is it, like a bit like a U, a bit like a U shape sort of, and then, or a rounded arrow point, if you know what I mean. And then lips, do 3 circles, so don't know if you can see this, 3 circles, 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom, and then just make the mouth from that. Put a line through the middle. Don't know if you can see. It's like an M on the top, but they look different when you colour them in. Then you can mess with the eyes, so you can put your eyes in the middle, and then you could have them, I'll show you, if you do like a bit of a half shape, it doesn't matter like drawing over them because you colour them in anyway, you know, like, what do you call it, your eyelid, and then your pupil in the middle. I'll just colour it in a little bit so you can see. And I sort of leave a little cut out bit at the sides. All looks different when you've coloured it in. And you can mess around with the eye shape, like bring it down a bit more or round them off when you're like painting it. What else? Oh yeah, hair. Oh, I didn't see that message, sorry. Hair. Oh, she's missing eyebrows. I thought she looked a bit bald there, so let's put some eyebrows on. I'll look at comments in a minute when I finish this, so if you see who that was. Eyebrows, just roughly put them in, and then hair, I've just sort of like, people make the mistake of starting your hair from up there. Well, this is sort of like, imagine that as like rounded, like that's the round, I can't explain this, your head. I sort of start from your hairline from down here, so just, you have to mess with this, it's a thing you have to keep practicing. I sort of, I've gone around like that. She'll look different when she's coloured in, because then what I tend to do now is I go over that with, I've got like a red erasable pen. I know it sounds mad marking it out in pen, but then making that a bit sharper in the lips, and you can just change it up. But obviously when that's coloured in and you've rubbed a few marks out, it'll look totally different. You can put eyelashes on. But that's how the start of my ladies at the minute become, like I said, like this. And this one is, I left the line working, like you can see a little line there. That was from just doing the circle like that. Some people don't like that, but I quite like it. And obviously when they're painted, they look totally different. So if you're liking that sort of stuff, practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. And it's just great because you can draw them in your books, and then you can write quotes. But I am thinking of bringing a range out sometime this year where it's going to be like planner, scrapbooking bits. There might be a zine with it as well, where you'll get a sheet and my designs will be on it, and you can cut them out and you can stick them in your scrapbooks, your journals, or whatever you want to use them for. But I am, and like little art journals that you can have. So you might get the set where you get the journal, because the paper will be art paper, so you can paint on it, and then you'll get like, maybe each month a new thing will come out, where I might do a zine for every 2 months, and then I might do selections that come out, so it'll have artwork on it and words and stuff, and you can fuzzy cut them out, or you can stick them on other things. Don't know if you get what I mean, but I am thinking of doing that. I'm not going to say when yet, because I've got to do my nails as well, but I am thinking of working on that and thinking of putting that out there, because I do sell a few things on my Facebook page, my arty one, and I have done journals and stuff before, but that's what I'm thinking of doing. And I did say the other day, but it's all going to be uplifting stuff. So if you're not really into, like I said the other day, drawing, but you just like, bits of paper and cutting things out, and because there will be different bits of paper in it, vintage papers and stuff like that. You enjoy making it up, making the picture up, but you're not really into the art side of drawing your things out. I'll do that for you, and you can cut the bits out and use them for card making or scrapbooking or whatever you want to use them for. Doing one of these, like I'm putting together a little, I know it doesn't look anything yet, it's drying, a little picture. I don't know what's going to be on it at the minute, but I may show you that tomorrow when I finished it, because that's what I'm doing today. But I'm going to go now, because I think I've been on for a bit. And who just popped up? Who just popped up? Because I didn't see your text, sorry. Who popped up? Who was the last comment? I saw somebody, but I was drawing, so I couldn't. I need to warm my coffee as well, it's going cold. Oh, by the way, I'll just tell the truth, but before we go, I have had a nosy back on Tinder. I know I said I came off, and I did come off, but there's been a few new people on. But I guess I'll have to see, because I'm still a bit like, And I do tell some people to come and check the channel out as well, just so they can see what I like, because then they're not wasting their time if they don't like me. I know that sounds a bit mad, but I just think, oh well, if they can see that I'm a nutcase, then maybe, well, I'm not a nutcase, they might not want to bother, and it's not wasting my time. But I'll probably come off it again, because, I don't really like it on there, but it's a curiosity, because you just never know. But whoever just commented last hi, haha, Hi October Rain Rocks, I thought it was you. Thank you for your lovely chat, sweetie. I might be on again tonight, you never know, something might spark me off to want to come and talk about something because... Actually, Mrs T, I did say, I'm not saying it like for definite, but I don't know if you're doing any live chats because I did say to T that I would come on a panel, but at the same time, it depends what time it was because I went to bed late last night. Well, you know, because you're in the UK and he's over there, and depending on what time and all that, I might have been knackered. I could be watching something, but I did say I'd try and come on one time, but that's when T's free anyway, you know, because obviously in the week it's harder for me. It's not so bad at weekends when I've not got Finn, and I've not got Finn this weekend because I know if I'm on a bit late, it doesn't matter as much because I can have a lie-in, you know, because I've not got Finn. So it's not too bad, but obviously on the days where I have him and in the week, I've got to get up early with him, so I've got to try and get to bed at a decent time, as you understand, because, you know, you contacting your husband well and you've got kids and stuff like that, you'll know, living in different, you know, countries. So, yeah. I know, he's probably like me, random, and then sometimes I'm on a lot and sometimes I'm not, but yeah. So I'm going to go now because I'm going to try and get some drawing done, see if there's a crappy film on. I love to have something on in the background, listening to it on YouTube. Yeah, I even have the telly on just for background noise, even when I'm watching YouTube. But I think I'm going to catch up with a few people on here, videos. I'm going to get my dinner. I'm going to try and do some artwork these ideas that are coming into my head. I've decided to write them down, these things that I'm saying. So if I forget, like I want to put something into plan, but I want to get my ideas down and then try bits over the next couple of months and then see what I think. And then I can always come and show you and see what people think. I don't just want to go, yeah, I'm doing it, not put, you know, I want to plan it properly this time. And I might even start trying to put some journals together because I did really enjoy that. And people did like them and some people did buy them and they were nice. And if I've got anything to chat about tonight, I will come back on. I'll have to see if something sparks me off to chat about something. But I'll see you all soon, and any new subscribers, hi, and hope you have a nice day, evening, night, whatever time it is, whoever's watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye.